to try to make a pass to get by him.
Chevrolet is on the front row, a Ford and a Chevy row 2, the same with row 3 and 4, 2 Fords in row 5. The first Toyota is back at row 7. That's Eric Jones.
I calmed down a little bit, Mike, but I'm getting excited again. Cannot wait to see what's going to unfold under green flag conditions. Try it again, Mike.
Folks, if you have a favorite phrase you'd like to yell at your TV before they wave the green flag, now's your time. Dale Earnhardt Jr. waves the green flag. The 62nd Daytona 500 is underway. Ricky Stenhouse started outside, dropped in front of Alex Bowman. On the outside, that's 24 Byron drifting back.
Yeah, clearly they had a plan where Ricky Stenhouse Jr. was going to get down in front of the other Chevrolet of Alex Bowman. But I don't think those Fords are wanting to play that kind of game right now. They're trying to shuffle these Chevrolets to the back.
Joey Logano, Eric Almirola on the outside. Logano in yellow and red. See if Stenhouse can lead the first lap of the Daytona 500. 3 wide, 6 rows behind him. Stenhouse leads lap 1.
Boy, Joey Logano already really aggressive. Got a nice push from Eric Almirola. I thought he was going to make a move around Stenhouse as we came to the starting line.
Kyle Larson in the center lane, that lane that backed up through the middle there. Look at Stenhouse moving up to the outside to cover the spot.
Well, you know, one of the reasons why these drivers block is because track position is very valuable. If you get pushed to the back, it's not an easy task to just get back up to the front. So if you've got the momentum, you have the lead, go ahead and maintain it.
Bowman on the inside with Bubba Wallace in tow, and Austin Dillon up in the top 10 on the inside, trying to gain some ground against that outside lane, which is fully formed up.
See that inside line goes up, does a side draft to that outside line. That stalls him out a little bit, slows him down, helps you maintain. You see right there in the middle, the 4 of Kevin Harvick going 3 wide to the inside of Jimmy Johnson and William Byron. He wants to get back up to some of his Ford teammates, getting a push from one of his actual teammates, Cole Custer.
Harvick in 9th, the red car was Custer. Here's Jimmy Johnson. And you see the 4 of Harvick, the 41 of Custer moving past.
Now all I can think of is these guys must like the way their cars are driving. They must feel some security. Maybe that cloud covers made the track nice and cool because they're very comfortable right in the middle lanes. You see Kevin Harvick lunging forward to get to the back.
He got a big push from Cole Custer.
You know, guys, to start this race, we know that Denny Hamlin in the 11, Christopher Bell in the 95 had to start at the rear of the field. The minute the green flag dropped, Martin Truex Jr. in the 19 and Eric Jones in the 20 went back there to pick them up, and they're already lined up 5 in a line, as you see right there on the inside.
Yeah, I see that, Larry, and you can see that pack that's right there. Their width that they're drafting off of has actually lost touch to the lead pack. So there's a pretty big gap between these two groups.
No points, no payoff for leading laps in this race. The Toyotas have gone back to that second pack. Stenhouse in a Chevrolet out front. Logano's Ford in second, Matt.
Logano spotter TJ Majors told me lessons learned from late last year. This package, he felt like that Joey really needed to focus on speeding up his thought process and planning his moves. That's why in lap 1 he says the Fords are lined up. Go when you want to. That's why he pulled out.
Anytime the closing rate is increased, like what we see this year, big rear spoiler, lots of horsepower, about 100, 150 more horsepower this year compared to a year ago Daytona. you have to think faster. Everything around you happens faster. You need more information from your spotter, and you need to make decisions very concise.
200 miles an hour into turn 3. Now, Stenhouse is the only Chevrolet in the front 6. It's 5 Fords behind him, but they may be content to let him lead because the lead car burns more fuel faster.
Yeah, we saw and we know fuel mileage is a concern. It's something that you're going to be playing that game all day long because you just back up the race from the end and you start it. We saw in the pace lap some of these guys saving fuel.
A nice orderly single file, shall we say, presidential of this 40-car field. Single file off turn number 4, 10 laps complete. 65 laps will make up the first stage. They will need a fuel stop if we stay green during this stage. So there are the drop back cars. Also include Alex Bowman and Bubba Wallace there.
Well, the one sort of surprises me is Clint Boyer. You know, he was already starting further back than he wanted to, and he's decided to go ahead and just let it ride out. Let's see what these guys want to do, how anxious they want to be here early in the stages of the Daytona 500. And this is the advantage. Look at our telemetry on the left. You can run 195, 196 miles per hour. You're not even running 50% throttle.
That's Denny Hamlin, and that little yellow nub at the top of the circle, that is the steering angle indicator. 12 o'clock straight ahead. Well, we asked what happened to Clint Boyer. Here's Jamie.
Well, he started this race 29th, Mike, and now he slipped back to 37th. The only thing he said on the radio is this car is tight. It's out of control tight, Vince.
Well, in the 10 of Eric Almirola says the car is driving really good. And right now, as Mike, you indicated, they are very content to ride in their position right now and let Stenhouse burn the gas. But Almirola and Joey Logano, we've seen this act before. Remember, Almirola pushed Logano to a win in the duel. They said he's got a great pushing car, and we'll probably see that later today.
Here's the feel-good story of this 500. Timmy Hill from Port Tobacco, Maryland. In that 66, he's 26 years old. He had to race his way in on Thursday, and Thursday night said, if we didn't make the Daytona 500, we would have had to shut this team down. He's in 10th place. Regan.
Well, Mike, just to take it one step further, 10th place today. He was third in yesterday's Xfinity race, a career best. His crew chief, Stephen Idle, he has never called a race from atop the big pit box. We talk about nervous drivers. That is a nervous crew chief on that pit box as well.
– 14th place, Chase Elliott. 1.5 seconds back of the lead. And that number 9, Hendrick Chevrolet. Ross Chastain with him, and then right behind him, Alex Bowman, who started outside pole. And because he was on that inside line that couldn't keep pace with the formed up outside lane, he's now dropped back to 16th.
Yeah, we saw that's the result of Joey Logano and Eric Almirola and some of those Fords shuffling him out. They went to the outside. He was stuck in that inside lane with no help, and he went backwards a good bit. So good job on Alex Bowman to even be in 16th right now.
Chase Elliott working the low side pretty much by himself. And let's go all the way to the back of this long line of cars, and here's your NASCAR champ, Kyle Busch, 33rd. It's Martin Truex just ahead, one of those Joe Gibbs Racing Toyotas, 4 of them in this race, pretty much together.
One of the hardest things I ever did, Mike, was in a race where we decided to have a strategy to go to the back. Because as a driver, all you want to do is pass cars, run wide open. I know I've got a good handling car and a fast car. I know I can work my way to the front. But you know what? Sometimes the strategy is to be patient, and you've got to be patient in a 500-mile race.
Drivers peeking out of line. It was Ryan Blaney that time, and here's John Hunter Nemechek to the inside in the 38. Rookie trying to gain some experience and a little ground here.